What's happening, boys and girls? How the devil are we? Shanksy here, and welcome to my next instalment of SHANKSY Strikes! Ah! Sorry if I scared you. Apologies. Right, we are getting back in the war, boys and girls. You know the drill, so stick around as we get into it. Capua, shall I begin?
Shall I begin?
Right then, boys and girls, we are going into war, and at this point we are only at 30 points down, but this is quite a different war for us because we are, if I'm not mistaken, a fair few members down today. We are 2 members down, with me planning to leave on Sunday. So there's two options that I've got in mind, right? I'm either looking out there for the highest alliance that will take me where I can still film SHANKSY Strikes, or 2, I'm going to continue down my mercenary path where every 2 weeks I change. I jump in an alliance for 2 weeks, I help them out, smash out whatever they need help with, and then I move on. But again, all of this time, this has to revolve around SHANKSY Strikes being filmed. So I don't know how many resources we are going to put into this war with being 2 people down, guys. So I'm not going to spend any early attacks until I work out where we are. Maybe 1, maybe 1, maybe 2. But I'm not going to go crazy with the early attacks because I don't want to spend a ton of resources for a war that we just cannot win. So we're at 916 points. They're at 925. We've already hit that flight deck. We're over there at their hangar though, which is quite nice. Well, let's go smash up some Asgardians as things stand. Make myself feel better. And guys, if you watch the most recent episode of SHANKSY Strikes as well, it's actually going to be going live tonight on filming this. Obviously, at the back end of that episode, I didn't talk at all, right? And that was the reason, unfortunately, was I had a really bad allergic reaction. I suffer with it. It is what it is. But unfortunately, my throat swelled up that day. So a lot of the attacks towards the back end of that last video, when it was just the attacks, just the gameplay and me not talking, I've got to be honest, I didn't really care what was going on. My throat was killing me. But I just wanted to make sure I got that content out for you. But that's why I wasn't talking at the back end of that video, guys. So, let's get this Asgardian team done and dusted. No time to mess around. Stick in there with Thor. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, you can lose all of that. Thank you very much. Right, Ebony Moore special. Doesn't really matter what we do. I can't imagine losing this. I don't think I've ever lost the Black Order versus Asgardian before. I don't think, up until, you know what, I don't know if there's a team that can actually beat the Black Order up until we see Emma Frost in action later on today. I think that might change everything, right? This is going to be our first war versus the Marauders, and with the Marauders in our team. And I've got to be honest, guys, I'm scared. I'm scared. Let me know. I'll tell you what, let me know either down below or in the Discord as well. Let me know what you're using to counter the Marauders with Emma Frost in it. I'm intrigued to work out what everyone's doing, right? Because I'm genuinely expecting this to be a nightmare. To be a nightmare. All right, first 5 points in the bag. That was 100k Hello as well, 92k Loki. I like it, I like it, I like it. Although, we're at that hangar, so I'm guessing we're going to have Armory and Medbay next to us, right? 446k there. We'll take that Defenders team out next. Nice, decent-sized Defenders team where we don't have to feel too bad about smashing it up. What we're going to use versus it? I want to use anything too crazy. What was it, 400 odd K? It's a 60k punch up. It'll do. It'll do. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. I'd rather use a weaker team. But we all know that it gets to sometimes during the wars well, I don't have enough attacks to get out all of my big teams. So it is what it is, man. It's still a 450k team. It's still not to be sniffed at, not to be laughed at. And I'd much rather get the dub than go home, towel between legs. All right, we'll use them little bonuses there to get a little bit of extra speed. We're going to put the ability block over there. The reason why I targeted there, I should have probably targeted there. I wanted Punisher and Luke Cage. It actually turned off that it worked out perfectly that I got both of them. But it could have only got Punisher, and I really wanted Luke Cage, so I didn't get the defense up. And now War Machine comes in, Falcon comes in. That should be all she wrote. Bop! Thank you for coming. Good night. Good night, sweet cheeks. I will see you on the flip side. So we've got the Duchess Liga, like the Bundesliga. Turn of the football. I actually watched football for the first time the other day. First time in like God knows how long. There was a penalty at one point. And I was like, oh, I got really concerned about the penalty, and then I remembered that I hadn't watched the game for four seasons, so it didn't really bother me too much. But for a split second, I was interested. Right, we're going to go in with a big old punch up here, but we're going to use Karnak here, and we are going to take this team down. Where is he? Where's Karnak? Don't look me down, baby. So it's a, what, 40k punch up? That'll do, pig. That will do. Nice 3 solid teams to start with, actually. And you know what? What I often find in Gold 3 is that most of my teams, even on the counters, are punch downs. So to go into a war like this straight away and actually have some decent teams to fight feels pretty good, man. Feels pretty good. I won't say that if I lose this, obviously. If I lose this, it will feel crap. If I lose this, I take it all back. What we want to do here is basically not kill anyone, but get everyone super low, is what we're trying to do. So we're going to try and take them debuffs off there. Now we'll kill him. But we want to, everyone that gets killed needs to be via Black Bolt. I really can't be bothered for everyone to start coming back to life. And like, hang on, stop it in Black Bolt, you bullies. Stop it. Stop it right now. Don't even dream of killing that Black Bolt. Kill that Black Bolt in your dreams. You want to wake up and apologise. And send flowers. There we go. There we go. And it's all over. Vetskull's a good character, right? He ain't gonna 1v4 or 1v5 even. The simple mathematics. Don't judge me. Right. So we've gone through 3 teams, fairly quick succession. I actually want to check our boost as well. Because if they've gone down the same path as us, that means they leave in the reactor. I'm not going to hit that team. I'm going to let someone else hit that 76k team. Any team that I use against the 76k team is going to be a huge punch down. And I can't bring myself to do it. Right, so they are going to be with me in a second. Let's get some boosts out. Get some boosts there. I need to boost this team. I need to see what this is going to do. I I can't wait. We'll boost that team as well. And then, you know what, we'll probably do we hold about? You know what, just do it, Shanks, just do it. YOLO, baby. So they've gone through all of our flight decks, which is really weird, worked out what's below, and now they're pushing down. Quite an interesting strategy, a strategy that I'd expect that I wouldn't even like phase me at all if they were going for a full clear. But yeah, quite a weird way to go about things, in my opinion. So, right, we are now left with the rest of this hangar. We've got to get through this hangar before we can have a little look. I might take out this Merc team. It's going to be a bit of a punch down, but it is 134k. No, you know what? How long till we got left to another attack? 3 minutes and 11 seconds. I'll see you then. Right, that was a pretty quick 3 minutes and 11 seconds. I don't know who we're going to attack, guys. I don't know who we're going to attack. The Merc team's a harder team. It's not worth as many points or whatever, but I'm not trying to get like MVPs and stuff like that. I'm just trying to do the best I can for the Alliance, and I feel like this team is the team that we want to take out right now. We've got to go through this hangar, to get to the rest of the rooms. It is what it is. Let's just smash them up. It's a punch down. It's a counter punch down as well, which breaks my heart. But we're not going to have any more attacks now until tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow morning I'll be able to work out if I want to spend resources on this war or not when it comes to like extra attacks and things like that. At this point in time, I'm a little bit like, well, we're 2 men down. You know, we're 2 men down. That's a big give me to lose at this point. So Negasonic pretty much goes in there and nearly wipes out the whole team on the first move, which is craziness, absolutely craziness. Domino's going to get the old lucky shot, kill off 2 of them. Deadpool can go in there, jump around, hurt some people up. He gets a bonus against minions as well, which is crazy. Pop, there we go. I think we've managed to do this one. I think. Wouldn't you just like to be able to use the same team? Like, fight for fight. Like, you can take out every Merc team, like sub 200. Right. So, 4 attacks in, 4 wins, 3 decent teams, 1 really small team. The first Marauders team that we see, and it doesn't have Emma Frost in it yet. Woo, baby. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm telling you. I'm a little bit nervous. But right, we go to the damage points. We go down there. Look at that. We're at 20 attacks. Go on, Neo. Smashing it up there. 4 attacks, 20 points. 5 attacks there, 25 points. We are putting in the work. We are putting in that early work. But we have got a big deficit of 2 players to make up for. We'll have to see what happens and see if we push on a little bit tomorrow. I'll see us then. Hopefully, my throat don't go, touch wood. And I'll be talking to you tomorrow morning. Good morning, boys and girls. Right, we have got just under 5 hours of this war left. And we are winning at this point. Just really quickly, I want to show you what's going on. So, it's been a real defensive war, to be fair. They've got 15 wins just in their top 2. We've got 14 wins within our top 2. Then we bring in a few more there, bringing us up to about 22. And a lot of these wins, guys, came from, you guessed it, Emma Frost and the Marauders. Have a little look at this. And what I really want to show you guys is the full health of when we won, like Combat Council versus the Inhumans. Victory versus an X-Men team. Victory. But look at the health on everyone. If I duck my head there, full health for absolutely everybody. Combat cancelled again versus Power Armor. Emma Frost and the Marauders are picking up some wins. Not an insane amount of wins, but some decent wins. They eventually managed to get me with a 320k X-Men team, which finally knocked me out. Then they had to bring out another 430k X-Men team to knock out my Asgardians. So some big teams used getting through that barracks. Don't get me wrong, the barracks is well worth it, but every time you can drag out one of them big crazy teams is a win in my book. Now, speaking about big crazy teams, we have got the Marauders to deal with ourselves, but we've got Ultron in there instead of Emma Frost. So what I'm probably going to do, probably going to go for a bit of a punch up here with Aimtron. I really like Aimtron for these type of teams. It's going to be a 100k punch up. It's no give me by any stretch of the imagination. This is going to be a tough fight. There are probably teams that I could use to secure this. I'm feeling good about this one. Plus, I've just woken up and not yet had a coffee yet. Who knows? It might go all terribly peaked off. But I'll give it a whirl every now and again, didn't you? Right. So, if we can get this, we can get through the security and extend our lead as well. Now, the crazy thing is, they've actually done a lot more attacks than us. They've actually taken up like a lot more space than we have, right? But where they've spread their attacks out so much actually has given us the advantage right now. Now, if they're going for a full clear, they're starting to set themselves up nicely. But I don't know what it is. Something's telling me they're not going for that full clear. We lose Ultron super early on there, and I'm not particularly happy about that, I've got to be honest. Hopefully we can get him healed up a little bit before they carry on too much further. And we have got Scientist Supreme as a backup, just in case. But we need to get through this strife first. And that's a fairly big strife. 76k makes my strife look measly. That's one thing I'm going to have to work on with my Marauders team, is that strife definitely needs some loving, baby. Right, I'm actually super happy there that Ultron didn't target my Ultron. That could have just broken my little heart instantly. Right, see if we can kill off that. No, still can't. Still can't get through that strife. And we need to keep our Ultron alive. Maybe this was a bridge too far. Maybe this was too big a punch up. Never say die though, baby. They got a lot of people in there. They got a lot of people in there. We can just get through that strife. We can start taking people out. Right, we can actually now target someone else, but I want to kill that strife. I want to kill him dead. That's our Graviton gone. We can bring him back though. We have got Scientist Supreme in there. Trouble is with Scientist Supreme, it is a random bring back as opposed to a guaranteed. Right, if we do that, we extend the positive effects. Now I think it's time to go on to probably Mr. Sinister. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. It really only takes that Ultron dying, and this is a guaranteed loss. We are clinging in there. We need heals. Oh, no, not Scientist Supreme. Oh, well, it's over. It's over. Holy moly, it was over. Yeah, we leave it. We'll leave it as an attack, and we'll have to come back in and mop up. That was too big a punch up. It was too big a punch up. It was too big a strife, I think. It's like the punch up was probably okay, but the strife was too hard to get through. If that had been like maybe a 60k strife, and we could have got through him quicker, even if there was a more powerful, like, I don't know, Mystique or something, we probably would have been all right. But the strife was too big to get through to start doing damage to the units we needed to kill off. So, oh, yeah, bit of a gutter. 300k still left on this team. Who are we going to use for it? I don't want to be punching up right now. I think I'd rather get it done. Punch across with the Supernatural. I feel like the Supernatural should be able to do this. Oh, that was too big a risk, baby. Too big a risk. Stupid Shanks. I thought we had it though. I really did. Just too big a strike. Oh well, such is life. Look. Right, now we're going to go in on Mr. Sinister, get some bleeds around. Let's go in, pop some shots off as well. Wouldn't mind. Oh, I don't know. I don't really know what moves they're all up to. Let's just get the blind in there and maybe the stun. I'm going to save that for now. Let's extend the blinds. Right, let's stay on Mr. Sinister. He's got healing. He's got all that type of stuff that we don't want. He can also remove heal block, which we don't want. Lots of things going wrong with that Mr. Sinister that we really don't want. Okay. I think we might be able to just take out that Mr. Sinister. It's going to be close. Right, now we're going to have to... Oh, look at that. That was horrible. That hurt my soul a little bit, I ain't going to lie. Right, now we're going to switch these round. Might be time to heal up a little bit. Don't say I've done a wrong one again. Mordo might die there. Holy moly, we're running super low. We're running super low. Oh, no way. No way. That's broke my little heart, I ain't gonna lie. I thought we were good. I thought we were good there. I thought we could literally pick ourselves back up. Not giving up though. Not giving in. No surrender. You're so dead. You're so dead. Can we take out one more? Ooh, you know what we can take out. No. It's a rough morning, guys. I should have had a coffee before starting this video. I should have had a coffee. Why didn't you have a coffee, Shanks? Why didn't you wake yourself up, goddammit? That's bleak. That's bleak. I'm going to leave that there for someone to tidy up. I've made an absolute mess of it. But it's an easy tidy up at least. We're going to take this 320k team over here. Absolutely shocking, guys. This video is entitled... Don't do what I do. Right, we can pretty much take them out with anyone that we've got there. I might use the Fantastic Four. Yeah, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Fantastic Four on this. Wow! How many stupidly bad attacks was that? 2 back-to-back failures. Awful. Awful. I don't want to read the comments on this video. Oh dear, look, we all have these wars, guys. We all have these wars. Let's take out Minerva first. All depends where Rocket goes in. We don't want to be losing. Right, let's reset some turn meter and whatnot. We're going to have to offense down and barrier, won't we? See if we can get the stun. Cool, that was lucky. Right, now I'd really like to take out Rocket because he's got an AoE attack is what I'm thinking. That's the AoE attack that didn't want to come in. Alright, the blind failed, which is beautiful. We can jump in there, get that heal, well, get that stealth going. Let's target Ultron. Kill him while he's got buffs up, basically. Even though he's pretty much used his main attacks. But now we can come in. Boom! Thank you very much. And holy moly, look, we do know how to win a fight. Sometimes you just got to punch down, get that win under your belt, and start feeling good again. Oh, my days. Right. Takes out that team. About bloody time you took out something, Shanks. And then we have got one more attack coming in about an hour. We can also spend some currency as well. We haven't spent any additional attacks yet. So we can do that. I don't want to be burning big teams for these ones. But the second these two are down, we'll jump back in on this video and see if we can get another few attacks in and try to extend this lead a little bit. Right then, guys, time for our final attacks. Let's get into this. They've got 4 left in the armory. 344k BKT or a 293 Coulson team. Now, this Coulson team has been boosted. I'm half tempted to go for this, but I want to take... ideally, I want to take them both, right? Ideally, I want to take them both. So, for Coulson, who are we going to go with? I'll tell you what we'll do is go... Take that Coulson team out first and see what is behind that. So we're going to use Brotherhood for the Coulson team, and then we can always switch back and go through the BKT team as well. But let's try and take out as much of this armory as humanly possible. So it's a bit of a punch down, nothing major, like 20k, something like that. But as you guys have seen, this team easily punches up versus the Coulson Fury teams. The new Brotherhood team, absolutely phenomenal team. I really like them. Alright. So, we will try and get all this cleared over here. Bop, bop, bop. Didn't work. See if we can get the disrupt though. We can. Now, the reason why we want the disrupt and the slow is so they can't give offense up to everyone on the first move. Right, so that slow is super, super important, guys. It really is. Then we want to try and take as many positive effects off of Nick Fury as possible. We don't want him spreading a ton of positive effects around to everyone. And now it really is all about killing Medic, really. Medic's going to be the top priority. Unfortunately, we are going to be fairly slow behind the taunt now of shield security, but we've really taken the venom out of this Coulson team. So the second Mags gets his go to bring everyone back in, we should be laughing. Like that. Right, now we're going to apply the Disrupt. And then he won't be able to taunt again, hopefully. Excuse me. Right. It's going. It's just slower than I was hoping for. But it's going. We're going to end up taking out that assault before we get anyone, to be fair. So that little top up there probably saved Assault's life. Oh, we should have switched straight away. The second that was switched, although, unfortunately, with us not having the Disrupt on shield security there, we are actually going to get pulled in regardless. He is going to get that taunt back up. So we may as well stay in the middle, try and hit them all type thing, because we haven't got the Disrupt on him. It is what it is, right? There we go. Now we've got Coulson down. Now we can see if we can take Medic and Fury in one hit. We managed to get Medic. And that's it. That's all she wrote. There's literally nothing they can do at this point where we're in any way, shape or form in trouble. Should have probably taken out Assault there, but if they 2v1 me now, or 2v5 me now, they deserve to win. Good luck, all. Can't see it somehow. Right. Now, what has that opened up for us? Because if we take this armory as well at this point, it's going to make it harder for them to clear what we've got on the board. We've already got solid defense wins. We are 2 men down in this war as well. So I'm super surprised that we're even getting anywhere from this. Right, we've got 2 attacks going as we stand. So I'll pause the video. I'll see you in a sec when these are over. Right then, we got through their armory. We are through on their med bay. It's going to be a real close war, man. It's going to be a real close war. And I'm super annoyed at my bad decisions throughout this war. They're basically 2 rooms away from actually overtaking us by 100 points. Maybe it's time to start working on a little bit of everything. I'm super annoyed at my indecisions or my choices throughout this war. This Mortar team is the hardest team out of the options, so we are going to smash that. And I'll put my hands up, guys. If and when we lose this, I claim full responsibility. Like, full responsibility. You know what? I might go in with the Wakandans here. I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely. I don't want to use one of them big teams. I could spend more energy if need be for one of them big teams. Oh! You know what? It's probably gonna be another mistake. But I don't want to spend one of the big teams. I have got more energy. If there's some bigger teams behind this one, and if it does put us in a bit of a better spot to win this war, but we are 2 players down, that's a huge obstacle to overcome in any war, right? In any war, being 2 people down is absolutely massive. And then to top that off with some very, 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 very bad choices on my behalf, it's done us no favours, really. Done us no favours at all. I'm going to try and take out Mr. Sinister first. He has got defense up. We are going to get the taunt over there, unfortunately. Let's see if we can get a taunt going as well. And if they clone an Umbaku, it's not the end of the world. There we go. There's their Umbaku. Now, that might actually do us a bit of a favour if we can kill him off with this Black Panther roll. We couldn't, unfortunately. But if we could have, that would have actually done us a favour. Right. We've also got a charge there. I think we're offense down, though, if I saw that rightly. Umbaku would definitely die there. Still want to get through to Mr. Sinister. And we have that option now. Super offense down. Bandabby Dozy. Bandabby Dozy. Umbaku is dead. I don't even see what killed him there. And the story of my life is I can't get through the defense ups today. Oh my days. Story of my life. I cannot get through all of these positive effects. I thought we were going to go quicker. I thought we were going to be able to literally barge down that Mr. Sinister fairly quickly. But that's gone seriously wrong. I'm trying to get offense up for when I've got the ult. If I can get the ult in, if I can get the ult in now and kill these, please don't kill me. Then I might be able to get some turn meter knocking around, and it just might save the day here. Is he still taunting? He's not still taunting. What are we doing over here? Oh, what do we do? We're offensed up. I'm going to go into him. Mistake. I should have got the turn meter. What's one more mistake, baby? What's one more mistake between friends? Now, we're not even offensed up. He's still got that poxy defense up. What is going on there? It's got to kill him off, surely. Surely. Right. It's not even that big a strife. I don't know why we're struggling here. Let's go into Sabretooth quickly. It's too little too late, man. It's too little too late. If we could have got that heal a little bit sooner and maybe got into Sabretooth earlier on, it definitely would have helped. I can't see this team being okay now. Like, we're going to have defense ups and we're going to have some decent attacks. We might even be able to take down... You know what? Can we do it inside 2 minutes? Just maybe. Just maybe. Call me crazy, baby. But I just think this might work somehow. Okay. Oh, the bloody stealth. I was hoping that was going to be enough to get that Mystique out of there. Ability blocks going in. She's still stealthed. Okoye's going to go down. No! Okay. This is stupid, man. Look how close this is. Let's see if we can just kill both of them off. We've done it. I have no idea how this happened. We didn't deserve this win. Didn't deserve it. Didn't deserve it. Didn't deserve it. We played that awfully. Absolutely awfully. On a punch down with the Wakandans. And somehow, the RNG gods looked down upon me and was like, you sad, sorry excuse for a content creator. Have a win. Because I shit you not, we didn't deserve it. Right, let's go and beat up these Asgardians. You know what? This is. I'm nervous. Why am I like every fight that I'm taking right now? I'm like, oh dear. Just play it well, Shanks. Just play it well. You can't control the outcome. Just play it well. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. All right, we take this Asgardian team out. I think that's about 40 points. And to be honest, I feel like that's as good as I'm getting this war. I feel like that's as good as it's getting. Right, so he's going in there. So we're meant to start with the basic onto the Greg. Start building up some turn meter. Start getting some heals in. I don't know why we'd basic there when we get the offense down, but we'll basic it. Right, now we want the ability block on Sif. And you know what? I might even get the taunt going there with a bit of a regen. Let's go here. That's going to work. Go on to Loki there. It's probably a bad mistake there, but trying to get Loki and Hela at the same time. Right, we're going to spread the negative effects there. Probably get that Greg as well if possible. Go into Thor. Now, I want to kill Thor off, and then we'll just go all out for Hela. I think we've got this. Because the beauty about this now is Hela can't stealth. So, I don't think I played it correct, but I played it in a way that made sense in my mind. And then Hela now can't stealth, and we're not in that bigger trouble with the AoE attacks and stuff like that. We're not heavily reliant on getting through it quickly, where we know we're going to be able to blitz through them, just whittle them down type thing. Get that ability block on her as well. Tons of blades, just really beating her up, you know. But and look at that. They love it, they do, they love it. Take out old Heimdall. You know what? Hate to do it to you, but don't hate to do it to you at all. That was a stone cold lie. Right. It was a bit of a punchdown, but I'm pretty sure that's how you play the symbiotes versus the Asgardians. Get the ability block early on. Take out Loki if you can. And you, my friend, are laughing. Right, let's have a little look at what the last attack was. I've only got to start stream as well. 109k, we're not going to bother. We're not going to bother. We are still going to be behind if they take that bridge. It's going to be a super close war. We are done for. We've had some terrible mistakes. That Marauders team really wound me up. 10 attacks, 42 points. If you're going for a full clear, that's what you need to be looking at. Get your 40 points in. Get that in the bank. Whether it takes you 8 attacks, 10 attacks, 12 attacks, whatever. Get your 40 points in. And we managed to do that. We managed to score 7.6 million. The highest out of our team. 3rd in the overall war. Not great on the old attacks, you know. 10 attacks should be 50 points. We're out by 8. It is what it is. Could be worse. But that is going to be it for me today, guys and girls. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode of SHANKSY Strikes. If you have, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. You can even laugh at me. I'm now over the Marauders thing. Now that I've got over my 42 points, I'm over that defeat. You can even laugh at me for that. And, yeah, I will see you later on in the week, guys and girls. You take it easy. Discord links down below, all that good stuff. And until next time, peace.